I'm Dr. Biaggi, and this is your Musicology Smackdown. Before Janet Jackson got her tits out at the Super Bowl, the phrase "barenaked ladies" wasn't so cornea-searingly traumatic. In fact, for many it was fairly innocuous, and brought to mind cornball 90s singles like One Week, Brian Wilson, and If I Had $1 Million. Now, if I had $1 million, I would probably have paid to have this group extradited to Siberia to await trial for yak slaying. But as it stands, I do not, and the group have just released a new album, their 11th, called All in Good Time. Despite their name, the band is made up of 4, formerly 5, burly Canadian dudes, which is actually what barenaked ladies look like in Canada. But still, the name is misleading for those of us south of the border. The band are known for their ridiculous stage antics and highly comedic performances. You'd have to have a sense of humor with music that irritating in a band name like that. Either that or an actual vagina. Their latest album, All in Good Time, marks something of a departure for the band. Whereas before they were just annoying, now they're terrible. In one song called 4 Seconds, the lead singer croons, "Oh flip, the light is turning orange, coat ripped when I caught it in the door hinge, I slipped when the lady in the 4-inch bought it in a store in Germany." I resent this nonsense. I also resent that their publicist calls this particular track Django Reinhardt meets Jay-Z Beer Hall Sing-Along. What the fuck does that even mean? That's like me calling my last poop Linda Ronstadt meets Down Comforters meets the Hamburglar. Less frenzied is the single off of their latest album, You Run Away, an uninventive rehash of the worst of early 90s balladeering. On the upside, now we can make out the lyrics. On the downside, I'd rather be deaf. You run away, you turn and stay. Now there's a compelling rhyme. It's a wonder the band was asked to write music for a Canadian musical production of Shakespeare's As You Like It. I'm sure the bard would be turning in his grave except for the fact that there is nothing in the phrase barenaked ladies that would summon the ghost of that old queen. In what might be the most upsetting piece of information I have ever received, so upsetting I hesitate to propagate it, in 2008, Paul McCartney was asked by a session musician which bands he enjoys in the current music scene. The response was the Barenaked Ladies. Sir Paul actually said, "Their harmonies are right on. They could outsing us any day of the week. I don't think John and myself ever had the sort of range they do." McCartney added that he wouldn't mind recording with the band in the future. Before we all ignore the warning signs, Paul McCartney has early onset Alzheimer's. Do something! What you should not do, however, is become a member of the official Barenaked Ladies fan club, called the Ladies' Room, though we may be too late for Sir Paul, who is hopefully now being escorted from the Ladies' Room to a rubber room. In the meantime, the band could apparently give a flying fallopian tube less about the opinion of the public at large, saying, quote, "Right now it feels really, really good to be in Barenaked Ladies. For those of you who agree, please wear protection for your ears." This is Dr. Biaggi telling you you couldn't pay me $1 million not to turn it down.